Good evening, everyone. I am Andrew Montgomery, and I am going to talk to you guys about the perks of attending Universal Studios Orlando, Florida this evening. So there are four main parks there, or that are all joined together as part of Universal Orlando Resort. So there's Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, Volcano Bay, and City Walk. And I've also attached in our whiteboard here a little video if you'd like to watch that. I guess after we're done here, during it, or whatever your preference is. And it's a little promo video. Alright, so the main attraction for Universal Studios is its Universal Studios, which has the main theater-themed, movie-themed rides that kind of everyone can get into that are just kind of simulated. So first thing there's a cinema show, and that exposes you to all the different great special effects that Universal has done over the years. Lots of Jurassic Park stuff. There's stuff from Transformers, from Despicable Me, and all kinds of stuff. It's in 3D. It's just really just mind-blowing. It's like taking everything you thought awesome about a Universal movie, putting it all into one, and then just making your head explode. So that's where that comes from. Next ride that is pretty awesome is the Men in Black. The Men in Black ride is an interactive type ride that you are actually riding in a car, blasting aliens, and they're blasting back at you. If they shoot you, then your car wipes out. But the one unique thing about this ride is that it does not have the same ending. It will change based on kind of what happens in there, but I think there's 4 different possible endings to it. But so it's never the same ride twice. So that is one exciting thing that can happen to you. So the last part is the Hogwarts or Harry Potter Escape from Gringotts, and that is basically you're going into Gringotts' lair, and it's a big dragon that shoots out flaming fire, and it's like 3,600 degrees, and then you go in there and you go and go through the dungeon, and then you have a simulated like motion ride that takes you through there, and you're flying through the castle and getting out of that. So that is the number 4 thing, and there are, I think, a total of 15 rides that are in the Universal Studios area. So now we're going to talk about the other 3 parks that are there. There is Islands of Adventure, which is excellent to get to because you can take the Hogwarts Express train after you go to Escape from Gringotts. You can take the train and take that over to Islands of Adventure. This is the major big ride theme park. So this is like going to Six Flags, the really big roller coasters. So, but there is a Harry Potter's castle that you can go through and ride there, and that is quite out of this world. And then next, if you want to go relax, get some rays, cool off, splash down, whatever, there's Volcano Bay. There's a huge water park that has wave pool, lazy river, tons and tons of water slides. Just anything you could go do. And then the final portion of the park, which this is kind of the nice thing, that it is open until 2 a.m. every single night. So if you are traveling down there without children, you can go out and have a very, very good time. But there's a lot of shopping there, lots of restaurants, and it's kind of all just kind of combined all this stuff together. And then there's nightclubs you can go into. You can go in and sing karaoke, the big dance club, so you can get in there and get your groove on if that's what you feel like you want to do, to celebrate your your time away from home. And you can just live it all up in one location. Okay, so we are going to talk about, yes, there's lots of good things to go visit at Disney. I guess probably if you like the nostalgia, blah, 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 whatever. I'm going to fill this in with whatever my counterpart is putting in, so I'm just doing some time filler here. So this as my practice speech. But I would say that the Universal Orlando Resort is the place that is better for everyone in the whole family, all the way from the little kids up through, 95 years old, and it's terrible. We lost Stan Lee this week, so I know it's kind of outside of this, but I just wanted to throw that in there. Just that, he is a big proponent of the reason why a lot of these crazy, wild movies do exist to this day. But overall, cost is about, for a family of 4, it's going to cost you about $2,300 for hotel and admission to go in, like, the middle of winter. Like, summer it gets a little more expensive. Or if you go right at Christmas time, of course, you got to pay the holiday tax. But other than that, everything is pretty good. But it's basically, if you just want to know how much it is to go to each of these parks, it's about $100 a day. And there's different plans of you can get into just one park per day, or you can go to all the parks every day, or mix and match and do what you want. So I hope you enjoy Universal Orlando Resort. Thank you very much.